Now, one of the things that we discussed this week, earlier this week, it's of course there was a picture trending in the streets of social media where Nio apparently and BYD were going to do a joint venture where, of course, Nio was going to own 49%, BYD was to own 51%. Well, those rumors right now, as I'm doing this video, the Nio just denied the rumors and said that, of course, BYD also is not aware of this kind of news, and they said if these news are coming from a BYD employee, then he should obviously apologize for doing this. Whereas if they are not coming from a BYD employee, then obviously both BYD and Neo should take this person to the police station for sharing this information. This is what we read today. So there is no partnership that will be coming for BYD and Neo. Neo executives just denied this, which shows you that it's still going to be like that. There is no way. I mean, some people went to an extreme where they said that Neo was going to be sold and 51% of Neo was going to be owned by BYD, which is something that was not good at all to see that. But seeing Neo coming to denying the rumors, I think it will make people to be at ease, because there were those that were not comfortable with that. I mean, when I did the video talking about that, I said the possibility might be Nio and BYD, the joint venture might be for making hybrid cars, but Nio denying this, it just means that this thing is not there. That is why they are saying they must follow it up and check who published this so that they may take actions against them. So yeah, man, this is good, I suppose. Neo is still going to, it's not going anywhere. Neo is not going to be owned by BYD. No, any partnership of Neo and BYD is expected to surface anytime soon, which I suppose it's still good. Those that were worried about Neo share price dilution, they can of course now take a chill pill, because we know that Neo just denied these rumors. I mean, when you look into these things, some of these things might make sense. I mean, it's very interesting how people can make assumptions after maybe hearing a rumor, which I also made an assumption of yeah, saying that it might be, the partnership might be for hybrid cars, right? Because we know that for Maina, or in Maina, Neo might have to produce hybrid cars, which that again, it's a rumor that Neo has denied. But should it happen, I thought maybe the partnership will then, or BYD will help Neo to make this hybrid, since BYD is much more experienced in hybrid cars. So yeah, we'll see what happens, because like I said, even those rumors of hybrid cars, Neo have rejected them twice, but time and again they always surface or come to the surface, and people would always discuss them. I mean, but anything until Neo confirms anything, they'll just remain rumors. And yeah, we cannot say we are certain that Neo will produce hybrid cars, though we know that for Neo to do well in Europe, they might have to go via the route of hybrid cars. As long as Neo has not confirmed this news, we will stick with what we know, what Neo has told us, what Neo has confirmed, right? I think we just need to trust the process, man. And whilst we are talking about the European market, if there's one thing that we read, or coming from the Neo Life's earning calls, is that the CEO indicated that though Neo might not be doing well or performing or putting in a good show in terms of sales in Europe, with Onvo and Firefly, the CEO believes that the sales in Europe can seriously grow by these two brands, which I will definitely agree, because they are, these brands, number one, they are way cheaper than Neo. I mean, Onvo L60 starts around, with a battery, starts around $31,000. But the Neo ET5, Touring ET5 mid-cylinder, which these are the two cheapest models, they start around like what, $42,000. These are prices in China, which shows you the gap that you will find onto this vehicle. And Firefly is expected to start around $13,000, which again, this shows you that these models will be cheaper, or way cheaper than the Neo models, which should bring in some good sales volume for Neo, in not only in China but also in Europe, where the Neo models, I mean, are just so expensive. If Neo models are expensive in China, you can imagine that the amount of money those that are buying Neo in Europe are having to pay. So with Firefly, Onvo, the curiosity of performing a battery swap or Nio battery swap in Europe, very soon it's gonna disappear, because the European consumers will be able to buy Onvo, they'll be able to buy Firefly, which also support battery swapping station, which will open up more battery swapping station in Europe for Nio, which we look forward to. Otherwise, there are still tariffs issues in Europe. You know that China and EU Commission, they're still busy in talks, trying to find a solid ground as to what is it that they can do to make sure that both parties are satisfied and are happy with the decision. As soon as that solution comes, I think it will also make it easier for Chinese EV makers to go and sell their cars in Europe. As it stands, Nio has got a 20.8%, 20.7% tariff increase. It doesn't apply in Norway, because Norway is not participating into this tariff saga issues, but other countries, when you're selling like Denmark, Netherlands, Germany and Sweden, this tariff increase or the tariff of 20.7% applies, and therefore all the cars that they will be shipping to Europe to sell, they will have to cater for this 20.7% tariff increase, which is currently in place right now. So yeah, man, with Europe, we just hope the sub brands can do the job and Nio ends up opening a factory in Europe where they are producing their cars locally, because with that it will not only boost the total number of sales that Nio will be able to generate, but it will also boost the gross margins that Nio generates in Europe, because as it stands, all the cars that Nio is selling in Europe, they are importing there, right? And if they are producing locally, they don't have to import, and therefore cutting or bringing some huge costs down, including this tariff cost. They are going to bring them down because they'll be producing those cars locally. So tell me what you think about this, man. BYD Nio rumors have been denied by Nio, and this is what I thought I just come and give you right now. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That's all from me. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. Once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.